Yeah. Let me first say, Lou, that thank you very much, and God bless you for the work that you're doing. One of the biggest problems and one of the reasons these things occur is because we don't have an independent media looking at these issues. You go to a mainstream media and you try to talk about court issues and you try to talk about court corruption and you try to talk about what really goes on, and you get no coverage at all, and you get ostracized and alienated. And for several years, as I've been working on these issues, I've been really focused on trying to get some media involvement in this. And I've kind of started my own media blog called the Pennsylvania Civil Rights Law Network. And I've really been trying to focus on these things from the inside, because one of the problems is the people just don't understand what happens in the courts and what happens with lawyers and how much it's controlled from the inside. And the essence of that is really what happened in the whole Kids4Cash scandal. Those judges, Carnahan and Silverella, they properly were prosecuted and properly incarcerated, and there's been a lot of publicity about those issues, but it never needed to get that point. And if we did not have an intimidated lawyer class, which is really what it is, the lawyers are an oppressed and intimidated class that do not have the same First Amendment rights as most other people do. And, the problem in the Kids4Cash issue fundamentally was a bar association and court problem. Lawyers knew for years what was going on up there. And some lawyers, secretly, put information out to the U.S. Attorney's Office in central Pennsylvania. And they could have at any time for a number of years investigated what was going on there. But because it's all about just protecting your people, it's just the good old boys network run rampant. This is just people wanting to take care of their friends and, with a wink and a nod, look past these issues and just hope and pretend they go away because they feel that they're in some kind of superior position with respect to how the people react, and that they can control information and that they can, basically protect their whole system. And that's fundamentally what happened with the Kids4Cash scandal, and it's absolutely tragic. It's the same thing. You've got another central Pennsylvania issue. You got what happened at Penn State with Jerry Sandusky. If I can transition between the two of them, because they are, the core of the problem is the same with both of them. The lawyers at Penn State University were the problem with that case. The lawyers in Tom Corbett were the problem with that case. They all had information. I personally had represented people at Penn State University for, a decade or more. And in these lawsuits I was bringing, I started saying, the problem that we have here is it's the problem with the administration. These people control information. They control lies, they spread lies, and their lawyers protect them and cover them up, and they're connected into the federal courts.